Hi Leah, welcome to your love reading for October 2018. This is Elizabeth from channelguidance.com. Okay, so I've already shuffled the decks for you and you did have 3 jumping cards. Let me show you what they are. The first card that jumped is the King of Swords. So this is an air sign, which would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This could be your partner. This could be somebody new coming into your life. Now I want you to see the other 2 cards that came up with it. You have Justice. So this is a major arcana, which can represent in a love reading an apology, someone trying to make things up to you, someone kind of asking for forgiveness, possibly this air sign here. Now the other card that jumped is the Ten of Swords. So this card usually does represent that you have been hurt in some way. You have been stabbed in the back, you've been betrayed, you know, which could be why you have the Justice card. Perhaps someone, maybe this King of Swords, hurt you in some way. Maybe they betrayed you, they lied to you. So it's possible that you could be getting an apology from someone who let you down, someone who lied to you. Okay, let's go ahead and get 9 cards for you and see what your message is for October. This is a love reading for the sign of Leo for October 2018. You have the Hermit, love reading for the sign of Leo for October. 3 of Swords, love reading for the sign of Leo for October. The High Priest, which would be the Hierophant, love reading for the sign of Leo for October. 8 of Pentacles, love reading for the sign of Leo for October. The Lovers, love reading for the sign of Leo for October. The 4 of Cups, love reading for the sign of Leo for October. The Hangman, love reading for the sign of Leo for October. Here it is again, Justice. Love reading for the sign of Leo for October. The 5 of Rods. Okay, so what's the most important message that Leo needs to hear about their love life for October 2018? And you have the Queen of Pentacles. So this would be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. We'll come back to this to see how this ties in with the rest of the reading. Let's go ahead and focus on the first 3 cards. But first, if you would like to get a private reading, this is my website here, channelguidance.com. I have changed my website to where everything is now on one page to avoid confusion. Okay, so let's take a look at the first 3 cards. You have the Hermit, the 3 of Swords, and the High Priest. So it's interesting that you have 2 major arcanas set up here with the 3 of Swords in the middle. I always think that's significant, and they're highlighting what is in the middle, which would be the 3 of Swords. So this is the breakup card, the divorce card, and it can also just represent that you're separated from the person that you love. It just seems, I mean, I can't help but see the other cards at the bottom as well. It seems like there's something really painful going on with the sign of Leo. There's a kind of either been a divorce, or there's a temporary separation, or a breakup. But it's like somebody is thinking about it. You have the Hermit, which does mean someone's doing a lot of soul searching and trying to figure out maybe what to do about the separation or this breakup. Possibly someone's doing a lot of thinking about forgiveness. Should I forgive this person or not? The Hermit is looking for the truth. And then you have the High Priest, which is the Hierophant. So this is really spiritual energy, just like the Hermit. And the High Priest does represent kindred spirits and soulmates. So it can be that, you know, that there was a breakup and someone is maybe kind of doing a lot of thinking. I feel like somebody's doing a lot of thinking, like, should I take them back or not? And the High Priest is, maybe you feel that really strong connection. This is not just like romantic love or attraction or chemistry. Again, this is a kind of kindred spirit soulmate connection. So you may be thinking they broke up with me, or they lied to me, they betrayed me. And you may be thinking, I don't know if I want them back. But again, that High Priest energy is reminding you that you feel like you belong with this person. There's, a connection with this person that maybe you have not felt with another. And it could be that this person is the earth sign that we see here, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Now, in the second row, you have the 8 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the 4 of Cups. So you have the Lovers here in the middle. This is a significant relationship. I feel like what the second row is telling you is that, yes, you have a strong connection with someone. This is a significant relationship, one that's meant to play a huge part in your life. But there is some work to do. You have the 8 of Pentacles here telling you that you will have to really work on this relationship. You have that connection. You have everything that you need there. You have, the feelings are there. Maybe the history is there. Everything is there. But there is a sense of unhappiness with the Four of Cups. This is someone who's feeling kind of unfulfilled. And this very much can be that someone doesn't see, the feelings, the connection that you see with the Four of Cups. This is sometimes not seeing what's right in front of you. As you can see in the depiction on the card, the person is sitting there and not seeing that everyone's kind of offering them everything on this table. They just have their arms crossed and they don't really care. And this is the energy of not caring anymore. So it could be that one person, again, is kind of sorting through their feelings, trying to figure out how do I feel. And they may not see what you see for now. But again, there is that strong connection there with the Lovers in the middle. There's just a lot of work to do. Now, in this bottom row, this is interesting. You've got the Hangman here. You've got Justice and the Five of Wands. So Justice is a repeat card because, this card did jump for you when I was properly shuffling. And here it is again. I feel like there's an apology coming to you. Look at this line of cards going down the center here. You've got the Three of Swords at the top, the breakup card, the divorce card. Then you've got the Lovers. This is a significant relationship, a strong connection, all leading to an apology. So again, breakup, apology, relationship in the middle. It just seems like this might be on hold for now with the Hangman. Someone is in limbo. Maybe somebody doesn't know how to undo what they did. If somebody betrayed you, they cheated on you, maybe they don't know how to say they're sorry. They don't know how to make things up to you. And I do see, a struggle there with the Five of Rods. This is a struggle. This could be competition for some of you. Not for everyone, but this can be somebody that wants your partner. It could be that, there's an apology there because somebody cheated on you. But the Five of Rods could mean that somebody is struggling with their feelings. Because it is lined up with the Four of Cups, which, this is someone feeling unfulfilled and maybe even bored in a relationship. Maybe someone was bored in a relationship. But the Five of Rods can mean that maybe they're struggling with, how do I make this up to this person? How do I apologize? And because of that, you have the Hangman. Someone's just in limbo. They don't know what to do. But of course, the Hermit, the very first card is telling you someone's doing a lot of thinking right now. A lot of soul searching. Like, how do I undo this? How do I fix this? Okay, so let's get a couple more cards. What other messages are there for the sign of Leo for October? You have the Nine of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Leo for October. You have the Ten of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Leo for October. And the Strength card. So these three cards, it's a little bit interesting. You've got the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups, and then Strength. So there's a lot of happiness here. Yes, you have some sad energy on this side of the reading over here, but the Nine of Cups is a card of emotional fulfillment. It's also the Wish card. So if, you've been wishing to, maybe hoping to find a new partner, it's happening. If you've been hoping to fix a relationship, to heal a relationship, it's happening. If you want to get back together with someone, it's happening. You have the Ten of Cups also, which represents happiness, a happily ever after. But the Strength card is telling you to be patient and to be strong. It just kind of seems like somebody is trying to figure things out. That's just a strong feeling that I get. I feel like you may know what you have with a person, because you're probably very tuned in here to spiritual energy. You know who you belong with, but somebody you're in love with may not know that yet. But I feel like they're trying to figure that out. Again, the Hermit. The first card's always really significant. I feel like they're thinking very strongly about what to do. What is the truth? How do I really feel? And, this is right next to a breakup. So this could be that someone's trying to figure out how to undo that, or should they attempt to get you back. Okay, so let's get a few more cards from the confirmation deck. What other messages are there for the sign of Leo for October? You've got Death. What other messages are there for the sign of Leo? You've got the King of Cups. What other messages are there for the sign of Leo for October? And the Seven of Cups. What's the most important message that Leo needs to hear about their love life for the month of October? The High Priest. Sorry, the High Priestess. You have the High Priest over here. So there's a lot of spiritual energy in this reading. The Hierophant is spiritual energy. The High Priest is spiritual energy. And of course, the High Priestess. So again, it's almost like you know where you belong. I feel like the person in your life they also know where they belong. They're having trouble figuring that out. This also is telling you, use your intuition. If you know maybe that something's not going to work out, then listen to your intuition. If you feel that something is meant to be, or it is meant to work out, then again, listen to your intuition. Let's look at these 3 cards right here. So you've got Death, the King of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. So Death is, this is telling you be ready, because there's a huge change coming to your love life. There could have been an ending, because Death is an ending and a new beginning, and I do see an ending there with the 3 of Swords, which could have been, a breakup or a disagreement, a really painful fight. But Death is saying there's a huge new beginning. Your love life will be changed in a radical way. And this could involve someone who is a water sign. So now we have another court card, which would be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. So for some of you, it is a water sign, and for some of you, it is an earth sign. There's a lot of confusion next to this person. The Seven of Cups, this is someone that doesn't know. Again, this ties in with the Hermit. Someone that's doing a lot of thinking and soul searching. This is being really lost and emotional. So this King of Cups, now that I said that, the King of Cups may not be a water sign. It could just be that someone is really emotional right now, really confused, which I see with the Seven of Cups, and they're trying to figure out what to do when it comes to their relationship. But again, you do have a really strong connection here, but things may be in limbo with the Hangman being here. But I do see an apology coming to you here, or someone's trying to make things up to you, but I feel like your partner is struggling with something here. They're fighting themselves. That's why you're being told by the Strength card to be patient. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to focus just on exes with this deck here. And this can be someone that maybe you just broke up, maybe you broke up a few weeks ago, months ago. It can even be years. Let's go ahead and tune into that energy. Show me the energies around Leo and their ex. Show me the energies around Leo and their ex. Show me the energies around Leo and their ex. Show me the energies around Leo and their ex. Show me the energies around Leo and their ex. Show me the energies around Leo and their ex. Leo and their ex. Okay, so let's get these out of the way. And I'll keep them here in case something similar comes up. Usually when cards repeat themselves, this is going to be kind of a mini reading for exes. But if something repeats itself that's already here, that's usually very significant for you. Okay, so let's get a few cards. Show us the energies around Leo and their ex. You've got the Five of Swords. Show me the energies around Leo and their ex. Seven of Wands. Leo and their ex. The Lovers, so that's a repeat card. The Page of Cups. Energies around Leo and their ex. Seven of Pentacles. Show me the energies around Leo and their ex. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so let's leave it there. So you do have a repeat card, and it's a good one. You have the Lovers, which did come up in the 9-card spread. Here you go. Now, what I see here, this is really strange. You've got the Five of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and then the Lovers. And again, this is a spread for those that are no longer with the person that they love. Maybe you're, wondering if there's going to be any communication in the month of October, or you're wondering maybe if anything's going to change. Well, the good news is that you've got the Lovers 2 times. So this is just what this is telling you, is that your connection with this person is still there. The energy is still strong. Your love is still valid. But I can't help but be drawn to this card right here, the Seven of Pentacles, because you did start off with the Hermit and the 9-card spread, and these cards are very similar. It just seems like somebody is weighing their options. They're thinking, they're planning, like, what should I do? I feel like your ex is thinking of you, but they're kind of stuck, and everything is, You had the Hangman and the 9-card spread, which does represent kind of being in limbo. Here it is. Now, you don't have the Hangman. Again, here's the Hangman. You had this in the 9-card spread. You don't have it in this spread, but you do have a similar energy right here, the Two of Pentacles. This is a juggling act. This is everything up in the air. So I feel like you may see some changes in the month of October with your ex, because again, the Lovers is here 2 times. You do have communication with the Page of Cups. This is usually, communication, somebody speaking from the heart, somebody telling you how they feel, a declaration of love. Your ex could be telling you they still love you. But again, it's like somebody's doing a lot of thinking with the 7 of Pentacles. And what should I do? And because of that, everything's up in the air with the 2 of Pentacles. So it's like the cards just repeated themselves, as far as the 9-card spread with the confirmation deck. And then you start off with the 5 of Swords. I mean, the 5 of Swords, I feel like, this card usually, to me, it represents kind of negative energy, and it usually represents, that someone made a bad decision. This is a sabotaging energy. Somebody made a bad decision, and maybe now with the 7 of Wands right next to it, this is a confrontation. Maybe somebody now is confronting, themselves. This could be confronting someone else, and it can be that some of you are getting a chance in the month of October to confront your ex about what they did to you, or, what happened. And this could be, before you get back together, but again, for some of you, you may not want to get back together, but you may have the chance to confront, again, with that 7 of Wands, confront that bad decision from the 5 of Swords, because that is sabotage. Somebody ruined everything. But for others, it can be that, your ex, which this seems more likely because of the 7 of Pentacles and the Hermit and the 9-card spread, that somebody's doing a lot of thinking that they ruined everything. Again, with the 5 of Swords, you did ruin everything. This is sabotage, a bad decision that backfired. And with the 7 of Wands, they're looking at that and they're confronting, their own fears, maybe about reaching out to you, maybe about trying to rekindle things. But I do see, with the Page of Cups, somebody reaching out, somebody telling you how they feel. For some, I feel like for some of you, there can be some movement with your ex in the month of October, but I get a strong feeling that for some of you, especially if it ended in a really bad way, which I did get that for some of the other signs, that you may see kind of some more movement, or, you may get back together more in kind of November or December. Depends how your relationship ended. And again, this is a general reading, so it's hard to tell. But I feel like for some of you, again, you may be hearing from your ex in the month of October, trying to maybe figure things out. You could be on speaking terms again. But there's still a lot of kind of, iffy energy right here. That's why I said things may not kind of really settle down and kind of work out maybe until November or December. But I feel like you will at least maybe, be on speaking terms with the Page of Cups being here. Someone, again, you had the Justice card in the 9-card spread. Someone, and it was a repeat card because it did jump for you, and I put it back in the deck and then it jumped again. Here it is. So the communication that you're having with your ex in the month of October, here, the communication could be that they're telling you they're sorry. Maybe they're sorry for breaking up with you because you didn't. These are all cards from the 9-card spread. The 3 of Swords, which does show me that, here it is, that, there's been a breakup or you were really hurt. Or perhaps there was cheating or something like that. Communication. I just feel like for some of you there will be communication. Somebody apologizing. Again, the Justice card. Somebody apologizing to you. And it can be for some with the 7 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. Maybe your ex is not the one doing a lot of thinking. Maybe you are doing the thinking. Should I take this person back? Should I forgive them? In that case, the 5 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. The 5 of Swords would be your ex's bad decision that backfired. And the 7 of Wands is you confronting this person. But either way, whatever scenario it is, there's still a strong connection there with the Lovers 2 times. The Lovers has repeated itself. And remember that you also had the High Priest, which is a Hierophant. There's, a strong connection here, a sense of belonging with this person, even if they're no longer in your life. And I feel like, this is a card of kind of knowing where you belong and who you belong with. So if you're kind of, waiting for your ex and you're kind of wondering, do they still feel the same? Are they going to come back? It just seems like this person is struggling. But, the main message that I have for you is that I feel like everybody knows where they belong. Everybody knows what their feelings are. They're just trying slowly to figure this out. I feel like I should get another card. There's some, this is kind of a strange message, and this is a strange message. Let me get, I don't usually get more cards for the X spread, but I feel like I should. What other message is there around this Five of Swords energy? Look at this. The Three of Cups. This represents you celebrating. This is happiness, which is very much the opposite of what we see here. So again, if someone made a really bad decision, you know, it could have been a decision to leave you, to break up with you, to cheat on you. Again, this probably devastated you. I see you being very happy again. So this is confirming that, you know, the relationship with your ex is not, all is not lost. Let me get another one for the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. What confirmation is there for the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles? The Eight of Swords. So this is, you know, a mental prison, which it just kind of, you know, it adds to the energy. The Seven of Pentacles, again, thinking and thinking and thinking, what should I do? What should I do? Somebody is really stuck here with the Eight of Swords. This is being stuck. Kind of like the Hangman, which you did have. Again, you did have this in the 9-card spread. So, I mean, this is a huge message right here that somebody, again, this is a general reading, so it's hard for me to say who it is. It's either you or your ex. Someone doesn't know what to do. Everything is kind of on hold. Everything is stuck because they don't know what to do. They don't know what should be their next plan of action. And it's keeping everything up in the air. It's keeping the other person in suspense. But the main message I can give you here is that there is happiness again. I see you being very happy after someone, either you or your ex, made a very bad decision. There's confrontation. There's communication with the Page of Cups. And again, the Lovers 2 times tells me that your connection with this person is still very, very strong. Okay, Leo, this has been your love reading for October 2018. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next month.